Okay, I understand it's 4 o'clock and now you're seeing me for the last 2 months without a mask. And we are keeping our distance, and I welcome everybody. Good afternoon, and I welcome you to the Pap Corps Champion for Cancer Research and our annual raffle event. My name is Narda Foreman, and it's my pleasure to, again, this year, chair this wonderful event, and I'm happy to be here. This afternoon, we are going to have 4 winners, 2 $5,000 winners, and 2 winners that are going to be given raffle prizes from the club. And we thank the club for their donation. As you probably are aware, this drawing was to have taken place 2 weeks ago, and it was going to be the PAP closing luncheon. And from the Dale Rate Playhouse, Randy DeLago was planning a performance, and then following his performance, he was going to draw the raffle tickets. Well, what can I say? What could be better than to have everybody's hero here at Glen Eagles, our general manager, Craig Spina, here this afternoon to do the drawing. I see clapping. Good. I'm glad everybody's listening. Anyway, we're going to do that in a few minutes, but I'm going to give you some information. And I wanted you to know a few things just about cancer itself. Cancer strikes 1 of every 4 people. And Florida leads the nation. I did some research. And we have the highest incident of cancer in the nation. I was very surprised. Anyway, with this in mind, I'm going to spend a few minutes to pass along some very important PAP and Sylvester information. While this information is important, and I hope that you will never need to use it, I'm happy to pass it along to you. Okay, on July 29th, the Sylvester Cancer Center at the University of Miami Miller School of Medicine received the prestigious NCI designation from the National Cancer Institute. Sylvester is within the top 3% of cancer centers in Florida and, pardon me, in the United States, and only 2 in Florida, and about 71 in the states of the United States. Okay. Their work ensures that patients in South Florida are able to receive the most advanced cancer care without traveling to different regions of the country. Hundreds of research studies are presently underway, and because of the epidemic, they've even extended their research, and right now they are working on an immune response to stimulus T cells, which they hope will play a crucial role in the development of a vaccine for the COVID-19. And clinical trials are right now underway at Sylvester for inpatients that are suffering from advanced COVID-19. Generally, you think of them as a cancer research center, but they do sometimes outreach, and that's what they are also doing now. Clinical trials are also underway, and they are the phase 1 clinical trial in South Florida, which means that they are the first step in evaluating how patients respond to new investigational treatments. Now that I gave you a brief overview of Pap and Sylvester, please keep in mind that in our backyard, we have a jewel. And I can also say that if you are a patient, they have free transportation back and forth to Miami. Okay, the information I gave you is no longer a secret, and the word has certainly gotten out here at Glen Eagles. The membership for PAP is at an all-time high. This year we broke all numbers. Our membership now is over 500 people. That's amazing. And PAP members know that if the need ever arises and we need to make an expedited appointment with Sylvester, there are 2 liaisons, Sheila LaRuchelem and Judy Feinerman, who step in for us, and they make the necessary appointments and contacts with Sylvester. 6.5 years ago, we had this need, and I called up Sheila, and I told her that my husband needed to make an appointment with Sylvester. I called her on a Friday afternoon, the Friday afternoon of Christmas weekend. And she said, Narda, you know, this is a bad weekend to be calling. They'll probably get back to you by Monday. Shockingly, by that afternoon, We already got a call from Sylvester, and there was an appointment made on Monday with the oncology surgeon. Tuesday, his scans and his lab work were done. And on Wednesday, the physician in the Department of Oncology, and that department is still following him today, all these years later, he had those appointments, and it's because we're members of PAP. And while still a patient all these years, he has a full lifestyle and he's feeling really great. And I wanted to pass that on. Anyone wanting additional information regarding PAP membership, please reach Lila Homery. She's our Vice President in charge of membership. And if you have a pencil right there, her phone number is 561-865-0258. Okay, now that I gave you a brief overview of Sylvester, please keep in mind this jewel in our backyard. So now it's time to move on, and I'm going to ask Craig to do the raffle. And before he does, I want to thank him and the wonderful staff that made this afternoon possible. Kristen and Chrissy and Scott, we wouldn't be here today without them. We went through a lot of trials and tribulations before getting here today. And I thank everybody for, number one, contributing, and for you making this possible. And everybody, good luck, and on with the show.
Absolutely. Well, before the drawing, first I want to thank you, Mrs. Foreman, for allowing me to be part of it. I want to congratulate you as well. I can't even imagine what it must have taken during a pandemic to still meet your goals for the PAP and the fundraising, and your perseverance has truly shined through, and I congratulate you. It's really nice. Well done. And for everybody that's watching, I know you were part of this, and congratulations to you as well. Well done. So without further ado, let's. What I'm going to do is I'm going to dump these into this. I'm going to dump them in.
I'm going to do this over so everybody can see.
Clearly good participation, because that's a lot of drawing forms here. Okay, and I can't see who it is. All right, you ready? So this is for one of the $5,000 cash prizes. So here we go, drum roll. And my glasses. I don't know if it's Mr. or Mrs. because it's an initial, but D. Hiller. Hiller or Miller? Hiller.
Hiller, is it Diane or? Heller, H-I-L-L-E-R.
It's Hiller, H-I-L-L-E-R. Okay, so that's one. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know the Hillers, but we've had had a number of new members join recently. That's good news. Do you have that, Kristen?
No.
I want to make sure that we have the right.
D as in dog, Hiller. I have Heller.
I
do have a Melvin and a Natalie Heller.
Hiller.
Melvin
There's
and
a
Natalie.
So here's the phone number, is 516.
I'll look up the number.
316, 516-316. So that's the phone number.
Want to give it to her?
Yeah. Okay. Well, while we're doing that, let's draw for the second $5,000 prize award. Okay. And hopefully somebody. You guys have to write better. Helibus. Yep.
What's your first name? Jacqueline.
Jacqueline Helibus.
Is that a new member too?
Helibus is a new member.
Helibus is.
Another new member, maybe it's the second new member.
So Helibus and Hiller. It's the H's
The
have it.
H's have it today.
So it's the Hillers I show are Melvin and Natalie, but this is that account number.
Okay.
So
So the Hillers, they are members, and we just had a wrong initial in the name. And so the Hillers won the first drawing, and Heleva won the second $5,000 drawing. Very good. And let's go ahead now. We're going to draw for a couple of Glen Eagles gift certificates. Here we go. And this is Eisner, and it looks like Barbara?
Do you need account number?
Yeah, that's probably Bobby.
Bobby
Yeah,
Eisner,
Bobby,
yeah.
Bobby,
1, 2,
Bobby
1, 2, 4.
Eisner.
Yeah, so Mrs. Eisner, we're gonna put this in here so we know that she won that one. And one more.
No,
It's the other Eisner.
but that's how it works.
Roy Eisner.
Roy Eisner.
All right, so, and I mixed them up, folks. You saw this, right? You witnessed the mixing of the,
They were mixed very well even before that.
yes. Well,
Well,
folks, I want to thank you again. I could stand here and talk to you for about an hour on what's going on at the club, but we're actually going to do a Zoom live in the near future, and we're going to bring you up to speed on what's happening behind the scenes. And we have a lot of great things. We have golf that's open, tennis. The pool, if I turn the camera around right now, the pool is going well and people are doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Nick and Reagan and their team are working on dining, possibly sometime next week. Just keep an eye on the communications because we'll be sending something out shortly once we've identified a good protocol that'll work and the time and date we're going to be opening. But thank you, and I want to thank you for just doing all the things that you're doing to protect the community because you're doing a super job and helping us by following the protocols that we've set forth. So thank you, and be safe, stay healthy. Take care.
Thank you.
thank you.